Everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. Alright, we're looking at a saw that's going to be for sale. This was a trade on some other work. All of the markings would have identified what it was are gone, and for the model it is stamped 434283, I believe. Means jack squat to me. There's not a date on it, but I got some clues. I believe this is a Farmsaw 2 based on the blue coil, this muffler outlet being to the back as opposed to one of the forward facing ones, and this similar to a 330 style starter. So when I got this thing, it was missing the clip right here that forces it to ride up the minute you pull. So if you pulled real fast, it would finally engage, which is terrible. Getting this together sucks. This also has the automatic compression release, but it won't work because all that stuff has been removed, and I don't have any of that. I say this was a trade on some other work, so I'm basically gonna put up for sale what I have in running form, and it's not hard to start without the compression release, and it's not the end of the world by any stretch. But if that matters to you, know that it's not here. It's also, this saw would have been a chain brake model based on the cover that's on it right now, and the fade of the green paint is consistent, but all the guts of that have been stripped out, which lots of guys love to do. They don't need no stinking chain brake. So for anybody who's collecting a saw, that's annoying. It does have the full wrap handle, and as soon as I get this damn starter screwed down, we'll fire it up. But I wanted to show you guys the inside of that, so if there's a Pioneer specialist out there can tell me I am wrong or right, either way. Alright, and it's probably going to rattle off anyhow, so we'll just take this cover off. Like I say, there is nothing left of the chain brake at all. Every little bit of it has been gutted out. Well, I take that back. One shroud is still in there, but that doesn't do you a whole hell of a lot of good. Alright, let's take a listen. Okay, well, the kill switch or the kill switch wire, one or the other, is bad. But I think I've played with this thing all I want to play with it. You can see it is oiling. Pretty thin oil in there right now, pretty weak. Might be just some old 530 or something. Anyway, it is not a perfect saw. Kill switch, or potentially the tab on the coil, that's not unheard of. One of it isn't working, and I'm not going into it to figure it out. I'm just going to sell it the way it is. Has no decompression automatic lever in there, and that's what this was designed for. Clutch is working, you can see that. It's got a good 3/8 rim sprocket on it. Idle's good, rev's good. It's a governed carburetor, that's why it was only going so far there. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. A decent, what I believe, Farmsaw 2 up for sale.